In this video, we're going to go ahead and upload a PowerPoint or PDF presentation to Calameo. And Calameo is a document sharing website. Right now we're logged in already. You can get there just by going to calameo.com. It'll resolve to this address. But right now I'm looking at my profile page, and you can see that we are logged in with the Mind Your Marriage account, promoting the Mind Your Marriage product from ClickBank. And if I just click here, you can see I have my full picture or my branded image uploaded. You want to have a short description about your account, which you can fill in when you're editing your account. I'll go there for a second just to show you. So you want to give a short description. You want to include the call to action in the description at the end. This won't be a clickable link, but real people read these things, so it's important to put it there. You also, of course, want to have the website address and the website name, either a branded name or something related. Fill in the hobbies, fill in the city, and go ahead and update that. So the account is complete. I already published one publication, and we're going to publish a new one right now. So you're going to go ahead to the top right and click Create Publication over here. And then we're going to click here. I'm going to click Choose File. And we're going to select our piece of content here. So I'm going to go to this one here. And I'm going to choose a PowerPoint file right here.
What are you doing?
Hang on one sec, kiddo. Sorry, my kiddo's next to me here helping me work today.
What are you doing?
We're uploading a document to Calameo. So we're going to click Open, and we're going to make sure we include the keyword in the title of the publication. The keyword you see I have in the actual publication or the content name. So the keyword is Christian marriage advice for this example. So we'll say how Christian marriage advice can reconnect couples. And we'll just leave this the default, and for category in this particular one we'll just choose society. There's not a really exact category for this one, but you may find a more exact one for your piece of content. You want to click update under more options and include a description, and just give me a moment here. I'm just going to type something up. And you want to include the keyword, of course, within the description, at least, just once. Alright, sorry, just one more second here. After you put in just a very short description, you can make it a couple of sentences if you'd like. I'll keep mine short for the sake of this example. You want to make sure you have the call to action, so I'll have that right now. Watch the free Save Your Marriage video at, and then of course the website. Again, you may want to make yours 2 sentences. I'm just making mine short so you don't have to sit through me typing here. The date of publication, if you're uploading all of these in a very short period of time, I sometimes like to sort of backdate them. So, today is March 1st, 2014, but let's just randomize it a little bit, and I'll say, February 7th, 2014. If you are uploading like 10 of them at once, it just might be a good idea to sort of scatter the dates a bit. But you never want to, choose a future date, obviously. You want to make sure it's set to activated for the status. Default viewing mode, you can set that to automatic. You want to read from left to right. And you always want to keep the audience general public. For sharing options, you want to always leave the default, accept all comments. For download the document, you want to switch this and say anyone can download the document. Print this page, you want to say anyone can print the document. You want to make sure it's specified all rights reserved. Just leave that the default. And you want to authorize the creation of and access to mini Calameo in case people want to do something with this. Under personalize your publication, just leave that the default. You don't have to touch that. You don't have to worry about a background image. if you have music in a URL that links back to your site, it's a good idea to put that in here. So for example, in other videos I talk about uploading your MP3 content to SoundCloud. So if you have that URL from SoundCloud that goes right to your MP3 of this track, you could put that here. But in this example, we're just going to leave it blank. This really isn't necessary. It's sort of up to you. This you can just all leave the defaults. And yep, that's it. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and click Start Uploading. It'll take a minute here. And it's going to convert the document. And this takes another minute or so. And then shortly after, you will be live. Calameo is a pretty great website. At the very least, it's a good place to create a high PR profile link. And there are real people that browse this content and download it for their own use. If someone's coming out with their own content about marriage, they may find your product. If someone's looking for content about marriage, they may find your product. And there you go. Congratulations, your publication is ready. Afterwards, you always want to tweet it out right away. If you have a Facebook page, great. So I'm just tweeting this out to the Mind Your Marriage Twitter account. Great. If you have a Facebook page, you can do that if you'd like. And if you want to see what it looks like, you can click Read Publication. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, one thing that does happen that I've noticed is if you have PowerPoint presentations, on the first slide, if you have a picture, the picture can get omitted, which is what you see here. So if that really makes a big difference to you, you can upload a PDF, and that'll prevent the picture from being omitted. I personally don't care too much about this first page, so I just left it as is. You generally want to have the URL in each slide of your PowerPoint presentation. All these are clickable, so it'll take them to the page. So we'll click through here for a second, and at the very end, of course, you want to have your call to action, which will open up to the website, and preferably your website is going to be a squeeze page. It's taking a little while to load. I think my internet connection might be a little slow. But when that does load, it's going to load into the Mind Your Marriage squeeze page, and all will be right with the world. Let me just make sure that I can get to that site. Oh, that loaded a little funny, but it should load into this basically. And that is pretty much it. How to upload PowerPoint documents to Calameo to increase your site's traffic. Take care.